Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maureen. As you can tell by the title of today's video, today I have a little bit of a review, swatchings, and then my overall first impressions of the Aspyn Ovard Tarte palette. So this was recently relaunched about a month ago when I'm filming this, so I was able to get my hands on it. This came out originally with Tarte and Aspyn Ovard back about 6 years ago. So the colors are the same packaging, which is really pretty. I love the rose gold and the flowers. I love a good floral look. And so the only thing that's really changed is some of the shade names. So I am wearing this look today. I did not film this look, so if you would like me to do like some tutorials on different ways to use this palette, let me know down in the comments below. But first, we're just gonna kind of open the palette and I'll just kind of give a little run through of what is included. But first, before we open it, I wanna talk about the size. It is a really nice size. It's very thin and compact and easy, at least for me, to pack in like my makeup bag if I'm traveling. So this will fit nice. Just a little size comparison. This is like the normal Tartelette palettes. So this is what this looks like. And then I would do like a little size comparison right there. Hopefully you can tell. So obviously the Aspyn Ovard one's a little bit larger, but unlike this one, this only has eyeshadows in it, and this has some face things in here as well, which I'll show you guys in just a second. So this is what the palette looks like. So there's 9 eyeshadows, as you can see, and then there's a blush, and then there's a highlighter. So I'm gonna go through each of these colors here and then include some swatches for you guys. So overall, this palette, I really love the colors. I think this is really nice for like fair toned, medium toned girlies. I don't really see a lot of palettes like this anymore, and what I mean by that is it's truly a neutral palette. There is a good mixture of warm and cool tones, but I wouldn't say they pull too much either way. I would say even the warm tones for someone like myself who's very pale, it doesn't look muddy or anything like that, and it's not too orange. I think it's just a really nice palette, and same with the cool tones. It doesn't pull super cool either. So I think it's a really nice different like amounts of color. So now we'll kind of go into, I'll talk about each shade and kind of the formulation and things like that, and then I'll also include a swatch. So the first color I'm gonna talk about are gonna be the eyeshadows, and I'm starting with Single Light. I had this all over my lid today. It's a very nice like neutral color. It pulls a little bit cool toned, and so I really liked that. The next color I used in my crease, it's called Mother. It's a very pretty color. Once again, pulls a little bit cooler, but still a very nice neutral color, and it's matte. Next, there is more of a shimmery color. This is called Brilliant. It's kind of like a little bit more champagne-y, and I used this as a highlight like at my brow bone area, and I really liked that color. Next, you're gonna pull over to this color here. This is called Unbothered, and so that's a very pretty color that I also used in my outer corner of my eye. So this one, and this one as well. The next color that we're gonna be talking about under that is called Heart of Gold. This is a really pretty shimmery color and does pull a little bit more warm, but still a very nice shade, and it's not too warm, not too cool. It's just a very nice versatile shade. Next, another matte color. I love mattes. This is Tea Time. It's a little bit more of a warmer brown, a very nice shade. Up here, I used this on my 2/3 of my lid today, and I used this with water too, just to kind of, I really like a strong metallic color for my lid, but you could use it either way. You don't necessarily have to use Fix Plus or water or anything like that to get any pigmentation. It's a very nice color. Next is the darkest shade here. It's another matte color. Some people were saying they thought it came off a little bit chalky on them, or that it didn't blend very well. I didn't struggle with that, so maybe it just depends on the brushes or how much of the color that you use. I find all the colors very buildable in this palette. And then the last color is called Wonderlust. It's also a very nice darker brown and more of a shimmery color, which is also very pretty. And then for the blush, I really like this blush. I'm wearing it today. Something that you need to keep in mind is that this is very, very pigmented. When I went to pick it up, I was very surprised, so I really had to like blend it out on me. So that's something to keep in mind. You really don't need a heavy hand with this color. And then the last color is called Pure Soul. So this is a highlight. I didn't use this today, but you could use this as a regular highlight, or I like to use highlights too as like a lid or like an inner corner color, and I think it's very pretty. So with this palette, it's a very like soft look. I really like that look personally. That's the kind of looks that I go for like an everyday neutral look, but this may not be the palette for everyone, but I really liked it. I feel like that it's very like muted and pretty and soft. Also with a lot of Tarte palettes, as well as this one, is that pigment wise, when you go to, you know, dip your brush in it, it does have a little bit of kickback. So meaning there's a little bit of product that kind of comes up with it. It's a very like soft shadow. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you're like, let's say like doing it in your car, just be careful because it might get a little bit of kickback, like I said, so you might get a little product on yourself. That's something to keep in mind. Use it very like, it's very buildable, which I really like, but some people don't like kickback. That's not really something that I mind, but I thought that I would mention it. So overall, I really like this palette. It's definitely gonna be a go-to for me, just because these are the types of colors that I like to wear every day. They're very neutral. They don't pull, like I said, very warm or very cool. They're just a really nice, versatile palette that I really like. So this is something that I gravitate towards, so I'm super happy that I got it. I hope this was helpful for you guys, just to kind of see if this is something that you guys might be interested in. So hopefully that helps. But like I said before, I also do like a close-up too, and do like a tutorial of how I used these colors. I did kind of mention which ones I used today, and I really liked the look and very soft and very neutral. So this is the kind of palette that I like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, comment down below if you want a tutorial, and please like this video, comment down below if you have this palette, if you're planning to get it, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my content. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.